Before Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy ever came out, there were two comic book films that were sequels that were often regarded as better than their predecessors. That was X-Men 2, X-Men United, and I don't like calling it by its original title because I think it's stupid, and Spider-Man 2. Like the first Spider-Man film, Spider-Man 2 is shot nicely and is edited very well. There is even a hospital scene that is very Evil Dead-esque. And that's because Sam Raimi was responsible for directing the Evil Dead trilogy, so he wanted to have a little homage to his own film that he made in the past. Now, the Evil Dead-esque moments I'm talking about is actually specifically Evil Dead 2. The visual effects in Spider-Man 2 are a massive improvement from some of the laughably dated visuals from the first Spider-Man film. And even though the train scene does have some CGI involved, it's actually used pretty well, and the scene is incredible. It is one of my favorite scenes in a Spider-Man film. I think a lot of people can agree on that one. The film score is once again composed by Danny Elfman. Like the first Spider-Man film, the film score in Spider-Man 2 is an instant classic. Most of the cast members from the first Spider-Man film return for Spider-Man 2, and Alfred Molina has a very memorable performance as Doc Ock. I actually really like Alfred Molina in Spider-Man 2. Hey, do you remember The Empire Strikes Back and how it was more conflicting and more interesting than the original Star Wars? Spider-Man 2 is kinda like that, because we do see a number of characters go through their ups and downs, and there is much more involved conflict in Spider-Man 2 than the first Spider-Man film. So, Spider-Man 2, in effect, is a lot more interesting than the first Spider-Man film. But there are some silly moments as well.
Are you serious?
Fortunately, Spider-Man 2 has better writing when it comes to dialogue because the dialogue in the first Spider-Man film was really corny. Spider-Man 2 really is an improvement from the first Spider-Man film, and I think both these films are enjoyable. But Spider-Man 2 really is the best Spidey flick thus far. I am going to give Spider-Man 2 a 9.